Alrighty, thank you, Thomas. A house holding mysterious keys and family secrets, and a dog that goes from living in a shelter to living in the White House. Film critic Tony Toscano has your entertainment reviews.
Good morning. New in selected theaters, Anne Heche stars in the action drama 13 Minutes.
We're under a particularly dangerous situation, Tornado Watch.
Don't worry about this, we're gonna get through it. We always do get through it, and we're gonna get through it again.
The lives of 4 families intersect when a tornado hits a small town, forcing paths to cross and redefining the meaning of survival.
One of the things Lindsay wanted to do is honor the people who go through it. I think that's what makes this movie different. You're really looking at the characters. There are about 6 different stories that intertwine here. And you're looking at these people who we get involved with, we get to fall in love with them, we want them to get through their struggles, and then the disaster happens.
13 Minutes begins as a disaster film but quickly degenerates into a manipulative and heavy-handed agenda movie about political and social attitudes. Again, 13 Minutes is in selected theaters now but will be available on VOD November 19th. It gets a D and is rated PG-13. Entering its 2nd season on Netflix is the hit series Lock and Key.
My husband died last year, and I moved my kids to the house where he grew up. The kids, they are doing great. But I can't move on from things that still make no sense to me.
When a family moves into their deceased father's ancestral home, they discover it's full of mysterious keys that unlock the supernatural. The series stars Darby Stanchfield.
This show has really been a delight to work on. I just really enjoy my co-stars. The whole cast is really a really talented group of individuals, and they're all really great people. So we had a really good time on the show. Genuinely.
Season 2 of Lock and Key steps up the suspense as more keys are discovered and more family secrets are revealed. One of the best binge-worthy series around, Lock and Key, is available exclusively on Netflix and gets an A. It's rated TV-14. Streaming on all video-on-demand platforms, Jason Biggs stars in The Subject.
He came to you looking for a way out.
Doesn't work like that.
And you turned him away. You are the king of manipulating situations to make yourself look like the good guy.
Are you the one that's been filming me?
Yeah, I've been watching you a good long while.
A successful documentary filmmaker is stalked after he films the murder of a black teen.
It took me a while to really feel comfortable doing this role. This isn't a role that in rehearsal I was like, I know this guy, I got this guy, like it was with the Jim character from American Pie. Yeah. Before I was cast, I knew who that guy was. With Phil in The Subject, I needed to figure it out as I went along.
The Subject is a film that misfires almost on every level, least of all in building suspense. Taking far too long to get to the point, The Subject runs out of runway before it ever takes off. Again, The Subject is available on all video-on-demand platforms and gets a D. It's not rated. Major Makes History is a new book that chronicles the life of a dog who goes from an animal shelter to the White House. I chatted with author Jill Twiss.
There's just so many animals in shelters right now that need homes, and they're so good, and they have so much love to give. So I wanted something that would just talk a little bit about that process so families might know what they're getting into.
Major Makes History is a look at life from the perspective of a dog who's been rescued. Again, it's available at Amazon or wherever books are sold. For ABC4, I'm film critic Tony Toscano.
And if you like Tony as much as we do, visit his website at screenchatter.com.